Welcome, adventurers! Hello and welcome. Grumtastic. Yeah, we're going to play some more Satisfactory today. I'm going to try and use the echo more often, because I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of funny. Makes people laugh. And that's the main thing, isn't it? Having fun. Welcome to everyone on Twitch as... YouTube as well. This is primarily a Twitch stream. All the integration, etc., is all on Twitch. But yeah, so if you see any weird effects happening, which to be honest with you, most people don't do, but if they did do any effects and you want to do them too, you're going to have to come over to Twitch, basically. However, on the plus side, you can stay where you are if you're happy where you are. You don't have to do the stuff. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm on. Although, to be honest with you, I'm on certain days of the week, and that's it. Actually, before we go into that, there were specific reasons why I had set up the schedule of my stream based. So Wednesdays I have off because well, this is a really long history, isn't it? So originally I wasn't streaming every day. I was only streaming on Tuesday and Thursday because I was out probably the weekends. I was out on Monday. Tuesday was my night in. Wednesday I was busy. Thursday I was in, Friday I was out, and then that was kind of it. And then over time I kind of extended that to Sunday, because Sundays I wasn't really out in the evening, so I could do Sundays. Then the pandemic hit and I was in lockdown and I was stuck at home 24/7 basically, so I started streaming every single night. And then afterwards, for reasons, I decided that I wanted to have a night off. Well, actually, I was going, once the lockdown finished, I was going out on Fridays and Mondays and the weekends. But then the Mondays kind of stopped very quickly. So it was only really Friday I was going out. So I was streaming all the days bar Friday, and I was thinking, like, really, when I'm working 5 days a week, so do I need to be streaming 7 days a week or 6 days a week? That doesn't make sense. Maybe I should have an extra evening off, and I picked Wednesday. So that's left me with the current stream. So the Friday that I had off was because I was going around to my other halves. And then obviously I didn't see her on the Saturday afternoon, evening, so I was streaming Saturday evening, Sunday, etc. However, that's no longer a dynamic anymore. So that means, technically speaking, I could stream every night, but I don't really want to, because obviously having the 2 nights off is the thing. So one idea is to change Wednesday off to Friday and actually just stream the rest of the week, but have Friday and Saturday off. Sorry, move the Wednesday to Saturday. That's what I meant to say. So I have the Friday and Saturday off, because sometimes I'm not really doing very much. Saturdays can be quiet for me from a streaming perspective. I think it's because the competition is a lot higher for me. So people are off watching other people. So if you're not, if the competition are winning on a certain day, there's no point in me being there, to be honest. So I do like to keep the Sunday, because that's when Milo and the other guys are available to do sort of like a community stream, if you will. So that was one thought. Another thought that popped in my head was actually just to change the dynamic completely and have two or three specific nights that I stream, and then the rest of them are just ad hoc, with a vague promise that I will stream on certain nights, but there's no guarantee that I would be able to I don't really know what nights there would be. Matt's usually only available on Mondays for whatever multiplayer game we're playing. So there's that. So possibly a Monday, Sunday. So Sunday and Monday, then they could be fixed evenings that I'm going to be streaming. And then the other ones are just kind of ad hoc, whatever's available. If there's a game that I can play, then I'll be playing them, and I'll be playing on the evenings that I want to play. I will always have 2 nights off. So we could say Friday and Saturday were going to be the nights off. I'll always stream on Saturday and Sunday. Sorry, Sunday and Monday. And then I might stream on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, depending on what game is there and what I'm playing, etc. So, for example, towards the end of February, towards the end of February, there's Nightingale coming out. But before that, we got this, Satisfactory. So there's a possibility that I might finish this game pretty soon. I only need 51 of one thing, and I need 990 of the other. And because I'm going down to just basically one item that I need to make, I can really just sort of push that. So I could probably, switch everything off. All the stuff that I don't need, just stop it. I've already been going around stopping everything. So yeah, I'm kind of loath to destroy things. I was thinking about it, but then I think someone suggested maybe I could create a save. I could copy the save game. Maybe I can stick it on Discord. So if anyone else wants to have a go or look at the save game, they can. I thought that's quite a good idea. Cacophony that is Satisfactory, because obviously once I finish the game, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to install the game. I'm going to delete the saves, and then when the next major update comes out, everyone seems to be assuming it's going to be 1.0 of the game. If that comes out, if and when that comes out, then I'll probably revisit and actually have a game, but I'll probably try to do it a bit more properly now that I have a better understanding of how everything works, although it might be by then I've forgotten it all. But I'm hoping it's going to be like muscle memory and it will all just sort of come flooding back. So that's kind of thoughts. So if you have any thoughts on that on YouTube, feel free to comment on that, because you can, and that's a good place to do comments. Other than that, then you'll need to join my Discord. So you can type in the ! Discord command, and I can't remember if it works on YouTube as well. I have a feeling it doesn't. But you can do it anytime. It's actually Nightbot, and Nightbot is a cloud bot, so it's live 24/7. So it doesn't matter whether I'm streaming or not. So if you can't remember the link, just go into my chat on Twitch, type in the command ! Discord, all one word, obviously, and then ! Being the symbol rather than the word. Because that'd be a lot to type in, wouldn't it? And then it will just come say, I've got a Discord. Click and you shall see, and you get the link, and you just click on the link and that'll take you to the Discord. If you've never used Discord before, you do need to create an account, which is this username and password. It's not going to ask you anything really about yourself. There's a bit that you can type in about yourself if you want to, but you don't have to. Some people put their pronouns on there if they want to, or whatever, but whatever you want, shove it in there. There's no real requirement. It's you're just creating an account. But the thing is that when you join the server and then you've finished doing whatever it is that you want to do, then you don't leave the server, because that is literally disconnecting from the server and you're not there anymore. And then you'll have to reconnect to the server again. if you want to do anything. So once you've finished doing what you're doing, if you're using the browser to go on Discord, and it does work on browsers, then that's it. You just close the browser window, and then the next time you go on to obviously save the shortcut. But once you click on your favorites and go into Discord, it will load up, and you will still be in the server, and it will show you what messages you've missed and stuff like that. So it's a bit like Facebook. You don't log out of Facebook when you're finished with it. You just close the window, and when you come back in, it shows you what you've missed. So it's a bit like that. So yeah, I logged out. I'm going like, well, I finished, so how do I get out? I want to get out of what I'm doing. Oh, leave. And I click leave, and of course it was the wrong thing to do. When you do join my server, I've got a specific room that you have to go to, and when you go in and you get the welcome message, it actually gives you the link. So you just click on the hash and then the name of the room, and it will take you to that room. And then you've got the little bit of text there, and underneath the text you have reactions. So there's 2 reactions, I think, underneath the thing. So all you do is you just click on one of them. Click on the first one, and then you're just adding a reaction. You're adding the reaction that's already there. There's no need to create new ones. So when you do that, I've got a bot that goes like, oh, you've clicked on the reaction, and it actually assigns you as the role of adventurer. And once you have the role of adventurer, then you will find that there's a lot more rooms. Because when you go in, you don't see very many rooms. You just see the basic sort of newbie rooms and stuff like that. But once you're an adventurer, then you get access to a lot more rooms. Some of the rooms that I've got on there, so there's 2 types of rooms. You've got text rooms, well, you've got more than 2 to be honest, but the basic principle is you've got text-based rooms, and you also have voice rooms. The voice rooms, some of them you can do video, so you can broadcast. You can broadcast on Discord. Sometimes you need to use the app to do that, but I use the app. I can't remember. I think there's limitations on what your bandwidth is going to be if you're going to be using the web app. But yeah, you can broadcast, and then other people can come into that room and they can watch what you're doing. So that's available. The text-based rooms, obviously, they're talking, and you'll see different symbols next to the room that would sort of denote which is which. Yeah, that's basically it, really. Some rooms can be like forums where you can actually create threads, and then you can have conversations within the thread, and then once you finish the conversation you can go to the next thread. So they brought those out relatively recently. And then yeah, the other rooms are just basically just type a message, see the history, all that stuff. There are hidden rooms, and you will only get access to those if I give you specific roles to access those rooms. But that's more to do with like the co-stars. So if we like, when you hear us chatting, you used to use Discord for the chatting, but unfortunately for some reason, well, for specific reasons, if you've got not Twitch, if you've got Spotify playing music, which is, sorry, but this is Spotify playing music, although I'm not impressed with this one. It sounds like the same. So if Spotify's playing music and you've got a Discord voice thing open, it will stop the music because they don't want you broadcasting music from Spotify through Discord, which makes life a little bit difficult. Say like now when I'm chatting, and then you've got like whoever I'm talking to talking, and then Spotify is playing music in the background, and then it isn't. And it happens at the beginning of the stream and the end of the stream, and there's not really a lot I can do to stop that from happening, unfortunately. It's an integration thing that they've got built in, and it's really annoying. Because I'm not actually broadcasting music. It's just that my microphone is picking it up. It's picking up the sound in the background. And that's why I use a different chat software. Right, that was a lot more longer than I thought it was going to be. That was 15 minutes. There you go. So that's kind of like a little bit about what's going on in the future and where I am with that. I haven't really made any firm decisions about how I'm going to do the scheduling. I kind of rather like the idea of doing a fixed a couple of days, but actually the rest will be ad hoc. And then I can sort of play around as I see fit. So if I'm going out somewhere, I just won't stream, and it won't be a problem because it's not part of the schedule, unless it happens to be specifically on a Monday or a Sunday, or whichever days I decide on. Although I think thinking about it, Sunday and Monday makes sense because I'm more likely to be playing with friends on those days, and those are the days that they're more likely to be available. Anyway, we need to crack on really and play Satisfactory, because that's what we're here for, isn't it? Right. It was hiding in the background all along. Right, just check you can hear the sound. Yeah, the sound playing. Right, cool. Okay, so I noticed that hang on one second. I noticed when the game loaded that this was backed up. I don't know how backed up. Oh, it's completely backed. It's backed up to the point where it stopped. Still completely full there. So the thing that's holding everything up is my lack of motors. Have we got any motors on me? I haven't got any motors on me, have I? So the motors are coming in from here, which are coming through the storage. The storage is now empty. And this isn't making motors because it hasn't got any rotors. The rotors are coming through there. I don't know whether that's connected to anything. Is that connected to anything? I think it is. Ooh. Nothing. So the rotors are coming from over here. And it's not really making very... No, they're not going very fast, are they? So, I was switching some stuff off, and then someone said, don't forget to take out the shards. So, we need to go round all the stuff that I've got going and nick the shards out of it. Do I need... Where's that going? Just going over here. What did the sound? It's going in there. Oh, it's going to there, isn't it? Right, okay. Right. That's fine. That's all completely backed up, isn't it? That's overflow, isn't it? But actually, it's not doing anything. Just go straight to there. That needs rods. Well, we've got rods. Let's just dump some rods. Right. Okay. Right, cool. So... Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Right, so this one is making these out of those. Okay. I'm just thinking about whether I want to... Oh, that's right. So that's using rods. So we've got a shortage of rods, haven't we? So we need to increase the rods. Okay. Some of the rods are going over here. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Okay, so we need to increase stuff, so I'm going to have to go around and look and see if we've got any I've got nothing in there. Right, so this is making something we don't need. Well, that has, but we want to keep that going. I'm going to check out all these because I'm sure, pretty certain, whilst I stop the power going. Cool. Right, let's just see if any of these have got. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's no power here, is it? I'm sort of like, why am I going up in the air? I should change to... Oh. Let's go on that one. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, come on. Boop, boop. And actually, I think this one in here might have some as well, might it? Cool. And that one as well? Boop. Yep. Right, that's 24 so far. Got any at all? That's got a bunch. Oh. Oh. This is a very good idea. Cookie. No, not that one. Well. I'm pressing Control and left click, and that takes it all off. Okay. Oh, there's that one over there as well. I don't know if that's coming in. Oh, yes. Wow. Should press shift, I think. We can do it on shift. Yeah. If you do it with control, when you're putting things in, it usually puts all of them in. But it doesn't work with taking them out. Okay. We'll do that one. Why is that one over there? There we go. $72? Is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? Okay. Whee. Whee. To do this, you have to tap the C key and then hit the spacebar at the same time. Right, we're gonna see, press control and you get them up. Right, so we need to increase the screws coming in. But we've actually got loads and loads of screws over here, so we could probably be a bit naughty and just get rid of... Hello. Can we just have the thing back, please, because I can bother. We could just delete that. And that. And what we can do is we can have a splitter. There. And we can just do that, and have that going straight to that. There you go. Cool. Right, okay. Wow. Alright. Some more coming in. Right, where are these coming from? Oh, these are coming from here. So we'll just give it a moment to catch up. Those ones over there, I don't think they're going anywhere anymore, are they? These are at dead end, aren't they? Right, so let's delete that. We'll get rid of that as well. Right. Oh. We will... Ooh. We'll create a merger. Stop. There we go. Just increases the flow of those coming in. Sweet. Right. So this thing is making loads of those and they're coming in thick and fast. And that one's making that, so we can just go to that. And also we've increased the number of rods coming in because we've there's also this one here, which is coming from here, which is going from there, which is... Let's see if we go very slowly. Just coming from here. And that's getting its stuff from over here. Cool. What's that doing? That's doing okay. Just wastefully going into this. Is that Mark II? We don't want Mark II. There we go. I'll just pop it up to full speed. Right, okay. So what's that doing? That's not doing full speed, is it? But it is now. Mind you, the problem this one's got is it hasn't got enough of that stuff going in, isn't it? Let's do a merger. We'll do that. That's going to work. No, that's not going to work. Okay. What have we done? It's a merger, isn't it? Is it not in the right place? Oh, it does not connect. Oh, yeah. Sometimes when you put these things down, it doesn't latch on. It just ends up sitting there instead. It's kind of not in the right place. You have to make sure that it goes like that. It's still not doing it. Why is it not doing it? Well, that's not connected to that, is it? Okay, let's do this. That's that. What's it doing? Why is it not working? Right, we'll delete that. We'll delete that. We'll delete that. Right, we're going to delete that as well. That again. Okay, so we'll have one of those. I want it to be a split up, we want it to be a merger. So that's actually locked on place. There we go, it's working now. Right, so I'm just going to go here and put these back in here. Right. Pop that one up as well. As well. Cool. Right, so that's got 37.5, that's got 75. That needs 37.5, that needs 75. That's fine. Hang on, so let's just check these numbers. Are these numbers going down or are they going up? So it says 57, 58. The lowest one we're seeing now. Oh, it's going up, isn't it? Cool. And that number should be just hovering up. Oh no. It is actually going down, isn't it? What's that doing? 15. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, that's what we're doing. Right, okay, so it's been going for a little while. Banging along at full speed. 75 minutes, that's 150. The 75 are going into there, and then splitting into 3. That's 22 and a half, and that's 30, and that's 75 a minute. And that's doing 75 a minute, so that shouldn't need that anymore. You know what? Because they're in sync. Cool. Right. So that's more going in there. Awesome. Right. So that's doing a total of 35... Wait, 30... Let's do it max. See what happens. So it's 37.5 plus 22.5. That's 60. And this thing over here is making 75. So it's more. Cool. Awesome. So that's a nice thread in there. That one is making 45 a minute. They're coming up here and going over there. Going over to there to there. And that one's 37.5 a minute. So it doesn't need that many. So we've got 37.5 from... Wait. That's making 37.5. The 37.5 that are coming out are actually being split 3 ways. Of course they are. So rods and screws. The rods is a problem here, isn't it? Yeah, screws coming in. Let's take that off. Let's take that off. We'll take that off as well. This one. That's making rotors as well. That's making rotors, and that's making rotors. So the rotors for that one are going up there, going across here, going around there. Oh, they're going into that, which we need the smart plating for. So that's a thing. That needs 25 a minute. So we've got a bunch of them going over here, rather there, from that one. And maybe we should merge that in. One. We don't need as many going out that way, do we? Right, let's give that a second. Let's make a splitter. We'll look up to that. Then what we'll do is create a merger. We'll put under there. And we'll lock that onto the merger. There we go. That just increases the number going into that. That should speed that up a little bit. Meanwhile, we need to do a razor, or a lifter, to there. Delete that. And then we'll have that come out of there, and that can go into there. So half of the ones coming out of there will go over there, the other half will go into there and join up with the other one. That just increases the production of those, doesn't it? That increases the production of those. Then half of them are going that way, and then the other half are going that way. But I don't want half of them to go that way, so I'm going to be a little bit over here. So I know it's messy, but the idea is that for everyone that comes in here, one will go in there and go off that way, and then it will go down there, and then it will hit that one, and it will go into that one, and the next one will go into that one, and then the next one will go down. So every fourth one will travel down the Trundley all the way down there, and the 3/4 will go that way. Not an ideal way of doing it, obviously, but we'll complete that now. So we don't need it anymore. Put that there. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that's increased the number of that should hopefully get those working. I'm going to put another one in there just because shits and giggles. Okay, so the modular engines are going over here. They're going all the way down there. And they're going into this. Going down there, going around there, going over to there, and going into that. What? Along with computers, so yeah, so the motors, computers, and the modular engines are going into that. So we're not getting very many modular engines. We still need to improve that. That's paused, isn't it? So we don't actually need that anymore. I'm just leaving it there for now because I don't really know what to do with it. I want some computers. There you go, I have some computers. I want more motors. That's doing its thing. 81 now out of 1,000, so that's only 19 to go. And then that's going to stop. And then we can stop doing all of this stuff over here as well. Stop the production of those. And that will help alleviate the pressure that we've got on all this stuff. So the orange line will go down on average. The average median, I suppose, is there, isn't it? Cool. Right, so these are going... Let's just pop it up. The Mark 1 mine, wasn't it? That was the Mark 2. So 22 and a half, that's 22 and a half, so that's 45? And that's making 45. There we go. Except it's not making 45 because it's not getting 45 of these in. And that's generating 75. And then half of them are going into there. And the other half isn't. I need to upgrade this one. Probably upgrade it to... Where's the thing on this? That's impure. Let's upgrade it, because we're going to need... So, to make a Mark II miner, actually that's not doing it. No, production. We're going to need some modular frames and 2 portable ones. We get 2 per each one, so we're going to have 1 left over. I'm going to head over here. Right, there you go. Might be a slight delay for me. Okay, so let's do it 120 per minute, as is that one. So that's going to catch up. So that's 60 coming into this one. It was 45, so do that. 60. Yep. Okay. Hang on. 90 minutes. 250 minutes, that's 75 each. So just need to get that down to 75. That's going to be at 75. Say 75. Which is 250 then, is it? Oh, there you go. We're both getting 75 each, so that's getting 75 coming out, and that's half of 75 to there. It's going to be 37 and a half. That just happened to be what that is. Okay, that's full. And then that one will be the same one. Okay, so that's now going to be generating 37 and a half rods times 2, which are then going snaking off over that. And then half of them are going over there, and the other half are going to this, and that's generating the modular frames. So we could double up on these, couldn't we? It's a bit slow, so we could increase the number of modular engines being made by splitting these 3 lines coming off and having them going into this one. It's not working. We'll see. Sorry. Control V. And now we need to split these off. It's still not ideal. What I could do is I can just take that off for a second and I'll just split them into. Put the other half in there. That's now making those. And merger. Along here somewhere. Oops. There we go, and now we're making twice as many modular engines as we were before. Let's see how long it takes. 2.5 a minute, but it's taking ages for it to We still need to look at making more motors, but we can come back to that later. But we're still making computers. There isn't where that one is. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Right. Oh. I think that's fine. Go for a ride. And normally when we go on this thing, we do get sucked off. At some point. Oh. Cool. Okay, so this is going to be dropping off when it finally lands. Going to be picking up those, which are the ones that we're making over here. Dropping off all that stuff. And then sending them off wherever it needs to send them. That's all coming in here. It's making its thing. Wow. I feel like I want to double this up. Who do we need? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, it's only 3, isn't it? Okay. We need motors. Okay, hang on. We've got motors down here, I think. Right, okay, and then it's the same thing again, isn't it? We need to split off these 4 and send them off over there. some reason. Yeah. That one. Go straight to that. That one. Go straight to there. That one. Go straight to there. And that one. We cut through everything. Go straight to that. There we go. This one has got modular. Oh, it's run out of modular engines at the moment. Okay, that's fine. And then what we need to do is we need to come around here a second, and then we need to put a merger here. See? We're going to take that one out. Get it to lock onto that. We got twice as many rockets being made per go. I hope. Rather reliant on ones that are being made. We can zoom in. Right. Ones that are being made over here. There it is. Right, where are we? Oh, here it is. There we go. Oh, it's empty now. The drone's on its way, I think. Was that docking? Oh no, I was going to say. There you go. We've got some computers in there. So whatever's in there is now winging its way over here to there. Obviously the incoming go, gone. Excuse my nose. Were there any? Right, so that's started up. How does it go? That's got 6. And that's got 3. So if we just take... Excuse this. We'll take 1. Where'd they go? There. Right there. We can put that into there. The next lot that will come in, that'll trigger that one to go. So we need to look at how many are actually coming out, because we need 6.5 a minute. Which I don't think is going to happen, because obviously we need to have so many coming in. But that gap, the delay in them actually arriving is big, isn't it? So we probably need to have something like about 15 or 20 arriving at from the other end. Cool. We are kind of cooking, aren't we? This is just making the stators, and that's making the rotors. We haven't got a problem with rotors at the moment, so... Yeah. Stators is always a problem. Let's just help that along a little bit. Pop those in there. Let's pop that up. I will leave that as is. Cool. That's making 75 a minute. It's wanting 100 in that one, and that's wanting 30 in that one. So that's going to back up, and when that backs up, then it will when this backs up, I'll be back up. It starts backing up. It will mean that there'll be more going into this one. Are we making that? We're making 75, and that wants 100. It's never going to happen, is it? That's 75. That's generally 75. Half of 75 is 30, 32 and a half. 32 and a half are going into there. But that only wants 30, so that's actually slightly more. So that's gonna, as you can see, it's backing up. It does back up, but we're done. What is it using? It's using 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. So that's the edge. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh. It's in all 2 going in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every now and then you're going to get 4 go through. 2, 5. And the next one, I think one comes in at the same time as it goes. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. could be happy with this, to be honest. I think that's a good flow. And then that's getting almost 75. Let's look at these numbers. So 318, 313. It just touched 312 then, didn't it? 309. So it just needs to drop this off a little bit. We just need the speed of this one going to be such that the numbers don't go down. So we've got 300 is the lowest at the moment. Let's go to that. Just take that off. There we go. Excuse me. $289 was the lowest number. We want to be higher than those 288. It's still going down. Wait, right, so it's still going down. $298. 294, I think it was, wasn't it? Oh, we've paused. We ran out of steel pipe. That's going to be my next thing. It was 307, wasn't it? 304. 303. Still. Oh, we'll take that out altogether. Right, 302. That's going up again now. Okay, so the problem we got is actually the these tubes. We haven't got enough tubes, have we? Do I actually need these? There's no question, is there? Double it. Okay. Right, so that's making 90 a minute, and we're then splitting those 90 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that's 22 and a half. That needs 60, that needs 60, that needs 60. And this is going over here and adding to that one, which needs 60. I don't think we need that anymore. We'll take that off. That's making 40 a minute, which means that half are going that way and the other half are going that way, so that's 20. So we've got 20 a minute. Let's just do this. Means we got 10 going that way and 10 going that way. That's 15. And that one's 10. So that's actually doing alright. We want to make 25 then, don't we? We want to make 30 then. Which means we want to make 60. Oh, it's this one. That one's 30 as well. That's making 40. So if I do that, that'll make it 60, won't it? No, it'll make it 50. Okay, which is 25 each. We need to double up on this one then, don't we? I don't think we need too many of these, do we? Let's get that off. Right, we're going to change that to right. We'll have that's a split out, isn't it? To whoop. There's that to that. Cool. Okay, that's going into this one, isn't it? Right. So we have one of those. Where's that one? This needs 30 a minute. 45 a minute. This is making 20 a minute. 30. So that's making 45 a minute. So then going into here. That's cool. This is now making 50 a minute. So we've got 50 coming down here. So 25 to that one. And 25 to that one. So we can increase this. I don't know why that works, it just does. Okay. Of course that means that we're not getting enough of these now, doesn't it? Right, so I'm going to nick some of these, I think. That's a splitter, isn't it? So, one of those. Do this. Okay. doesn't seem to have anything coming out. And I think that's because that wants to be overflow. Suddenly we got lots coming in. Whoa, look at that. Cool. So this is generating 2.5 a minute, and that's generating 2.5 a minute, so that should be 5 in total. But the problem we've got is the lack of motors. Again, how you doing, my friend? I'm just improving the performance of the final thing. Oh, the other thing's finished. Cool. We can go back. We don't need to be making any more of those, so we can stop it all. Welcome back. How you doing? I promised myself I'm going to use more of the echo, and not just when I'm in a cave. Right, so we need to switch off the particle debris because we don't need anyone, do we? We don't need this anymore. Which means we don't need any more of those, but actually I just had a whole bunch of them in there. I was just using them as storage. So we need to go over here and then turn off the generation of all the stuff. I don't need it anymore. We can probably do by just doing that. Yep. I think everything was connected to that one. All of that was connected to that one. And that's all stopped. Awesome. Looking forward to half day of work tomorrow to possibly play test Nightingale for up to 2 hours. Is it 2 hours or is it longer than that? It's 3 hours. I thought it was about 3 hours. Yes. So, me too. I'm not having a half day. I'm actually finishing about 3:30. So I'm just flexing off a couple of hours. I've got to go and get a prescription. And then, yeah, and then I too will be downloading the game at 5 o'clock. And then waiting for the email to say I can or can't play, etc. And then if I am, then I will be streaming. I don't normally stream on Fridays, so special. Also tomorrow, while I'm waiting for that, I shall be configuring my new phone. As I decided, what the hell, and I ordered the I ordered the S24 Plus. Hopefully we get selected and they don't burn their servers on testing. Well, I mean, they want to. that's the idea. They want to find what the actual limit is. So I'll be streaming it, and I'm sure there'll be lots of other people streaming it as well. I'm hoping I'm going to get it really early, and I'll get to stream it before everyone else. But they're going to be, I mean, they want to break the server. That they want to find what the limits are in different scenarios, and that's what's going to happen. So they're going to keep adding and adding and adding until it breaks, and then they know what the limits are for the servers, and whether they can also test. I mean, if they have everybody playing and the servers are fine, they're sorted, aren't they? Having said that, that other game that's come out recently, that's now sold 1 million. There's been 1 million sales in 4 days. So we got Power World, but we got the other one, which I can't remember. The one that was inspired by Valheim, apparently. Some studios have done this before, and it really crashed and burned before they even got close to a test load. Had to do another test later. But they have been doing Enshrouded, yes. Yeah. It's on my wish list, actually, Enshrouded, and I wanted to play it, but I thought, well, I've got this other game coming up, and I'm not going to be able to play it very much, because I play it, because I've got this game that I've got to complete. By the time I've completed this game, I'm going to be, yeah. Which power are we using now? Can't be very much. It's got very quiet. It's quiet. Normally my jetpack's making a lot more noise than this. Weird. I played their demo last fall. Enshrouded or yes. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to Nightingale. I'm looking forward to more than Enshrouded. Shrouded I've had on my you've had to buy 3 copies of Nightingale for family. Can you buy it now? Is it on pre-order? Didn't look, actually. I haven't looked to see. Cool. So if we both get in, we can team up. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, so the beta that you played, is that Enshrouded beta or Nightingale beta? So if it's the Nightingale beta, you're allowed to say that you played it, but you can't say anything else because of the NDA. I've got loads of those. The problem I've got is I've even split them off into 2, look. But my problem appears to be motors. I need to increase the motors. The beta was Enshrouded. Oh, okay. Well, Nightingale, I managed to... I was on the wait list for a long time, but I got in on the last one. And there was actually a weird bug, which they worked out quite soon. And it wasn't really insurmountable as bugs go. I'm not going to go into it because I'm not allowed to, but I mean, all features have bugs. That's nothing new. Should I have said that? I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Right, we got all these things up here, and we don't need them to be doing the things that they're doing, do we? Then I need to... Where are we? Right, at the moment, the only thing that's making this is this. And this is having problems because I'm just not getting enough rods. So I'm getting a shortage of these things, even though these are maxing out. I feel like I need to steal. That one's doing rods as well, isn't it? Where are those rods going? See, it's got loads of rods. What's this doing? That's doing the frame thing, so that's got the problem with these. Maybe I've got recipes that I should be using that I'm not using and making rods. Or is it just rod? Steel ingots. Steel ingots we can make. I have to bring the coal in. I'm a bit stuck with coal because I've only got a limited amount of coal coming in, and I'm already. Did you say that? I don't know. Some items you just need more of and have to ramp up from the miners to get them to cover. That's a good point actually. What are my miners on? My miners are marked. Let's upgrade my miners. Will that work? Oh, this one needs upgraded, doesn't it? What's this? This is a Mark 2. Let's get this to Mark 3. We need to make 2 more of these. Okay. Can we get that to Mark 3? But we need supercomputers and turbo. See, what I'd like to be able to do is press a button now and add it to my items. But no, I've got to press Q and then go over here and then try and find it and then click the button. Turbo motors. Oh crap. Turbo motors are back on the other side, aren't they? Get the supercomputer since we're here. They'll be in this box over here. There we go. Oh, steel pipes as well. Blimey, how many of those we want? 50? 50? I should have a bunch of steel pipes somewhere. There we go. Right. There you go, 100. 200, sorry. Right, so we need to go and get the turbo motors. 3 of. Which is in that one. Oh! Yeah, so I think what we need to do is get that to a Mark III, and then that will increase the amount of ore going in, and that will obviously speed up the process. I didn't realise that I'd gone back to the furnaces and I boosted them up. I didn't realise that actually the issue was the I didn't go back far enough, did I? You have to keep going back. Don't you dare stand in front of me. Don't you dare. Oh, you did. Oh. Yeah, so that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Would it be cool? Do you think that'd be a cool idea? If we both get on? We can do a stream thing. Right, where did they go? They go in that one. Turbo motors. Seems like a backlog here. We've got too many. Right. We'll take 16 then. Thank you very much. Oh. Right. I'm glad they got speeding up, but I think speeding up should be a little bit faster. Just like to tweak it. One thing I'd like to see in this game, and I was thinking about this earlier, is a limiter on the number of items that you make. So you can just sort of say, when you get to this many, stop. Something like that. No? And then I'd have to go over and figure it again. But then at least you know, because at the moment it's just until you run out. But of course, if you run out, if you never run out of things, it'll just keep making the stuff, and then you have to dump it somewhere. So I think having a limiter to sort of a counter, it says when you get to this many, stop or pause or something. That'll be a useful addition. What am I doing? I'm going over here, aren't I? Oh, what's going on? Might be cool. Have to see if I get any luck getting the family to join me. They'll take priority. No! Okay. Mark 3. Right. You get to watch what happens. If you've not seen this before, this is how it all starts. You don't get to see this bit. This is the bit of the animation that you don't see, because once it gets down so far, it just disappears, and that's it. You can still see it down there, can't you? But that's it. Does it go any further than that, or does it just stay there? Is that the limit? Let's have a look at the other one, see what that is. You don't get, that's just a single thing, isn't it? Right, cool. So this is now generating 240 a minute. They're going a rather convoluted route because they're going into that and coming out. I do wonder if there's a speed for this thing. Cool. Half of them are going that way, the other half are going that way, and then that is splitting into two. Yeah, that's it, it's going up, isn't it? That's going up. That's going up as well. Awesome. We've just increased that one. Sweet. I think I've got something in, haven't I? I should have 2 of these left over. But isn't it? Splitters and mergers run at a max 5 conveyor speeds. Yeah, I was just wondering about the storage containers, whether they have a speed, whether that speed is like the same as a Mark 5. So it isn't, then it's obviously slowing things down. That's a Mark 5, isn't it? Everything else is Mark 5, but I just kind of wonder whether these things are or aren't Mark 5. So, I do rather think that maybe I should just get rid of this. I don't need it anymore. Do that. Do that. Do that. I'm going to take that one off as well. Probably going to regret that. I'm like, yeah, I'm regretting it. I've regretted it already. Okay, that's that. I'll take that off as well. Oh, okay. It was a splittery one, wasn't it? Is it a splitter? I can go into that. No, it's too steep. Fine. What am I going to say here? I don't know. A bit more streamlined. Wait. This is magic, isn't it? Yeah. Cool, so that should increase the production of these. And that's going to increase the production of those. So that one's 37.5. And that one's generating 75, which is 37.5, isn't it? So what I could do is I could stop that just for a second. And we'll stop that as well. And then we'll come back to that. And we'll start that back up again. And then we'll come back over it and we'll start that one back up again. There we go. So I got each. Yeah, so I've this morning I on a whim I just suddenly decided that I wanted the S24, and I looked into them and I thought, well, the S24 Plus. Well, I've currently got this one is an S21 Plus. This is my S21 that I've got, yeah. It was a bit pricey, but I thought, you know what? Why not? Okay. That one, we can put that as well. And that one like this. I think these are backed up. That's literally just one, isn't it? That's one there. That's making 60 a minute. And it wants 37. Right, okay. And that's doing 60. We'll be doing 60 a minute when it makes the next one. But this is completely backed up, isn't it? Is this actually doing anything? No, it's just full up. It's just making those. There you go. It's making something now. But if that's not doing anything, and that's making these guys, and we need more of those guys with this one, don't we? Iron plate is a bit of a problem. That's that splitter, isn't it? Let's do that. Oh, hang on. Takes it happens. Now we need to. That one is that. You've used Motorola phones for years, but decided to get a Samsung when I wanted the Fold 4. Loved the phone. Wish it wasn't the Samsung interface though. They've actually upgraded the interface recently. We'll just do that a second. So I don't know if it's going to show on here or not, but it looks like that now. I think it's kind of smart. That's the obviously the yeah. That's the thing when you kind of do that. That's what I've got set up. I've got a widget called yr.no, and it's the weather, and I kind of like it. And I've got the Google thing, and then I've got the normal sort of icons, stuff like that. I don't actually use the panels. I literally just have everything on one, and then if I want, I can just swipe up and I can get to the app that I want otherwise. But you can create folders. This is my app list, so you can create folders and you can drag everything into the folders. So I've got one for Google, I've got one for Samsung, I've one for shopping, social, TV, weather, parking, because I've got apps for parking and stuff like that, and that's actually in the apps list. And then you can when you actually hold on it, instead of dragging it up to the top to put it onto your phone interface, you can actually drag and put them in the box. I think you have to set the sort to no, it still works. It used to be that you had to put it into custom order now, but you don't now. It just works in alphabetical. Yeah. So I've got hardly any. All of my apps in the apps list are either just individual stuff or they're grouped. And it just makes life a lot easier if I'm trying to find something. It's like games and stuff as well. I've got a games one. And then I just swipe down, and then I've got my normal sort of day-to-day stuff that I use all the time. And you've got this wonderful menu system. I don't think I can show you very, very clearly because it's going to try and cut it off because it's not the face. Yeah, you got that. I think that's rather neat. You can obviously swipe through the different things, and you can choose what you want there as well. So yeah, I actually really like it. There was an update about a month ago, I would say, December-ish, maybe January time. The interface was updated to that, and wow. Sorry, I had to swipe a message away. I'm just going to respond to that. There we go. Right. Anyway, where are we? What are we doing? I need this one to lock onto here, don't I? Because it's here a minute. Where am I? Which way are we going? Right, we're coming from over there, and we're going to come over here. So we want this to be a merger. What I'm doing is I'm pressing E. Right. And then it toggles the different ones that we want. Right, there we go. So that's increasing the amount of plates that are going into that for it to make the plates that it needs for that. Right. But these are the things that we've got the problem with, getting these to work. So we need more rods coming in. I think we've got rods over here somewhere. Oh, we've got rods here. Rods are going this way. Why are the rods going over here for? Going into that. This thing going into that, isn't it? Oh, it's for making those. We could probably steal some of the rods. I'm loath to steal these rods. Already stealing the rods for that. Well, let's bump that up. Let's see what that does. Literally makes no difference at all. We've got 100 coming in, and that's that. So where are these coming from? They're coming from here. Well, that's going full tilt. That's doing 75 a minute. 75 a minute and a half. That's got 37 and a half, and that's got 37 and a half. There we go. So those ones are going off over there, and half of them are going on to that. And that one, oh, that one's splitting. Oh no, that's actually merging, isn't it? Because we got ones coming from this one. So a third of these ones are going, a third of these ones going into there, there, and there. Go to that one. Oh, post a response on containers above you. I think I did see it. I probably just didn't read it out. The storage containers are like a null space. Parts travel from in to out faster than conveyor can move that far. So you could actually have loads and loads of conveyors, loads and loads of storage boxes with a little tiny bit of conveyor belt just sort of connecting the two. And it will go really, really fast over the same distance. You can actually speed up your conveyors by actually having lots and lots of storage boxes. Every that distance. Wow. That's useful to know. Well, we've got 52 done of the, hello. I'm stuck on something. Go and have a look and see what we're doing, because I've increased the number of motors that are coming in a little bit. I still think it's going to be a bit of a shortfall, but we've got 2 of these going at a time now. So let's see if we can actually get 2 in. We need 5 per minute, that's all we need. So I need an output of 10 per minute, because I've got this one over here as well. So if we can get 10 per minute, then we're going to be doing 5 of these a minute, basically. Not getting that many a minute, are we? We're getting 1. Right, okay. There goes 1. Right, so they're coming from there. Convoluted linking thing up there, but we'll come back to that one. This is apparently making 12.5 a minute, but it's not because the rotors are falling behind. So we've still got the issue with the rotors. We still haven't got quite enough rotors coming in. But if we had, we need 25 rotors coming in a minute. We've got 2 things making the rotors, so that's 12.5. And that's making 10. So we need to make another one, don't we? What's that doing? It's not doing... That's supposed to be doing the things, isn't it? Have I impacted something? Right, what's that making? That's making reinforced plate, and it's making 12.5 a minute. And that's asking for 6.5 a minute. That's asking for 6 for a minute. That one's 24.5. Sorry, 24. I keep saying a half. It's minimal because the modifiers are pretty fast, but yes, containers are faster. I created a storage vault with a few hundred of them, and it travelled through them faster than straight conveyors. But the thing I'm thinking is that early on, you don't have Mark 5 conveyor belts, and you need to get things from A to B pretty quickly. So when we're at Mark 1, we could have lots and lots of storage things and have the little Mark 1s, the shortest distance you can get, all the way along, and then you'll be able to maximize the speed of the stuff coming through, and speed up the process. Once you reach saturation, it doesn't make any difference. No, no, true. No, indeed. But when you got like big distances and you need, if you need that, the only thing I'd like to see is therefore actually getting it so you can lock containers, you can stack them up, but we need to be able to stack them end to end, don't we? That's got to be a thing that we need to be able to do. And then you don't have to worry about having little conveyor belts in the gaps. I think that would be like something that we need to see. It's just little things, isn't it? But yeah, a little counter so it actually says, right, okay, we've done enough. You know what? Even though I've got that coming off over there, I still don't think we've got quite enough here. Where's iron plate, wasn't it? It's this one. We're making 37.5 there, 37.5 there, but that one is splitting half of them off and sending them over here. Oh no, it's not. It's adding. So a third of that plus 37.5 plus a third of 37.5. What's that? 37.5 divided by 3 plus 37.5. That's 50. So we've got 50 coming in here a minute. And it wants 50 a minute. But it keeps stopping. I tell you what, let's just stop it. We know that the stuff coming in is 50 a minute. We know that this is 50 a minute. So it shouldn't be going down, should it? So if we just do that, using 5 at a time, so that's fine. 20, the lowest position when we get to the end. 19. There's 18. So even though it says 50 a minute there, we haven't got 50 a minute coming in. The maths is flawed somehow. Oh, we got 37.5 there. And we got 37.5 there. Oh, that's a smart splitter. Oh. Right. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, I'm going to... There we go. That'd be why. It was only doing overflow, which means it wasn't always coming, they weren't always coming along here. They're still not going along here, are they? But yeah. One's going that way, one's going that way, and one's going that way. Alternating. And that's linking up with that one, which is going across there. So there. That was 11. It's 11. It's 11. That's 11. There we go. So this is now doing 10 per minute. That's doing 10 per minute, but it hasn't got 50 coming in. So that's doing 37.5. Half of them are going off that way, and the other half are going that way. We need 50 to go into that one, don't we? That means we need to double up the amount of these that we're making. Just just pop that. Right, so this is getting 75 a minute, which is 37 and a half, isn't it? So that's actually the maximum that we can do on that one. Right, we could split this one off and actually have another one of these over here, couldn't we? Right. There we go. Cool. We're just going to do Control C. I'm going to do Control V on that one. And then we'll do a splitter here. We'll do that for that. Okay. So murder, we do it there. Right. Cool. So we've got 37 and a half coming out of here. So we've got half of 37 and a half, sorry, 37 and a half going into that one, and we got 37 and a half going into that one. So that's 75, isn't it? Half of 75 is 37 and a half, so we've got 37 and a half going into that one. But we still got 50. So instead of having them coming in and splitting there, would it not be better to have that on this? And then we'll delete that. And actually delete that as well. And what we'll do is we'll have that come out of there and then oh no! Stupid thing. Why does it do that? It says you go to click on it, the mouse moves and it drops. We got some holes there, didn't we? So we'll just stick those in there. And that was some as well, so we'll just stick those in there. Right. Okay, so 37 and a half of those are going straight into that. Yep. And then half of 37 and a half are also going into that. So 37 and a half, 37.5 divided by 2 plus 37.5. That's 56. Cool. And that's going forward to what it wants 50. Okay. So that's maxed out those two now. So these are now making 10 each, which is 20, isn't it? It's holding it up now. Screws. Where's the screws? Why are the screws not coming in? Oh, there we go. There's some more screws coming. That wasn't many. There's a bit of a pause on the screws. Oh, I wonder if it's because that uses 100 screws, and when it does that, it basically sweeps all of it. Right, okay, so we need to make that into a normal splitter, don't we? Yeah. There we go. There's a pause on the old oh god. The number being made. Increase that a little bit. Increase it a lot. It's all made by the steel beams. It seems to be taking a long time to go down. That's a Mark 5? That's a Mark 5? That's a Mark 5. I think it's probably because they're being merged in together. So it's... we could... Oh god. Will you stop? Oh god, that's so annoying. Where's there a pole where we get power? Right. Will do. I can't know you won't. Will do. Right. It's better. What I could do is I could actually split these up, because what we're doing is we're trying to merge two lots in there. They're coming down here, and then there's I think some more being added there as well. But and then it's all kind of getting a bit jammed up. Oh, you've switched over to YouTube. You should be at max belt speed then 720. I don't even look. Say anywhere? Uh, 780 is the max speed. $390 plus $650. Yeah. But what I could do is like this. Look at me being all organised. Oh no, look at that. We're going to do that. Oh, we ran out of... We ran out of 5 rods. Oh, okay. Not a problem. Where is it? It was in here somewhere. I saw it. No. Where'd he go? Right to that second. We'll just add that one. Wait, where did it go? Oh, got off. What did it do? Sorry, I'm a bit confused. It was coming up to there, and there was a piece here, and I could see where it went up to, and then it was just here. There's an end piece. Can you stop? No. I can't even see where it went from here. What? Oh, here it is. No. Is that it? Yeah. Screws. Right. Okay. Didn't think it was that far away. Room. Not gonna quite make it. Okay. That's better, isn't it? So these are coming in here. They're coming from this one, which is the one underneath. Is that one, and that's doing 650 a minute. Spaghetti, rethreading spaghetti. Yeah, yeah. I'll do the same for that. I'll just prop it up. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to... That's not a good idea, I think. I'm going to merge up here, and then we'll have a smart splitter here. We'll do this. I'll go to that. And then the smart splitter will only do overflow. It was kind of doing what it was doing back there, but in a different position. The idea being that when this... There's enough of that to make one of those. When that gets to there, it's going to use 100 of these. But that will just go woof like this, so it'll send the 100 off that way. Woof. I mean, what I probably could do is actually have a storage box. That would be like the buffer. No, I don't think it'll make any difference with it. Thinking about it. No, ignore me. That had a negligible effect on this, which is kind of cool. There we go. Awesome. Right, so we've got 10 rotors coming out of there, and we've got 10 rotors coming out of there. Let's just get rid of some of this. Right. So we've got 10 rotors coming out of here, so that's 20 rotors in total are coming into this thing. And it wants 25, doesn't it? You have a 500 buffer in the constructors, so it's not bad. Oh, that's true. Right, so we need another one of these. Could do this, couldn't we? We can squeeze it in there. C. Control V. Okay. So we're going to have to take to do this because that's actually having exactly, that was exactly 50, wasn't it? But hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment. That's making 10 per minute. That's going to be making 10 per minute, but we only need another 5. We only need 5 per minute, don't we? Which is that. But if we think of it in different terms, we got 25 divided by 3, isn't it? Isn't it? We need 25 going. That's the end result. For this one to go to this thing, it needs 25 per minute. So we could do that as 4 of these, doing 6 each. Or we can do 3 doing 25 divided by 3, which is what, 8 and a bit. So 25 divided by 3. Where does the sound go when I do this? 8.333. That needs to be 8.333. Let's put it over. I need the 0.333. There we go. Which means that we need this number here. So if I change that to the same, and I change that to the same. T.O. Karma, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Oh, hang on. Welcome, adventurer. That completely threw me off guard, that did. I'm not very good at this stuff, you know. I've only been doing it for 5 years. Right, cool. Yes. That means we need 208.25. We need 41.65 on that one, which means obviously we've got a little bit more than we can do on there. And they're going to start backing up. So if it's 41.65 and this is generating on its own 37.5. So that's 2.5, 3, 4. Is that 4? No. That's 3, isn't it? 3. How are you, Tio? Tio? How are you getting on? Got to try and figure this one out now. I think we've got enough of this. Yeah, completely spaghettified here. Oh, we're not. Oh, that's a merger, isn't it? That's a merger. We want a splitter. Let's do that. Ah, what's that? Oh, okay. Right, cool. And then we'll have this one, which is that's a splitter. Let's go into that. What's that going to do? Sweet. And then this can come out of here and go into that. Good way. Right, so that's doing 8.3 a minute. That's doing 8.3 a minute. That one hiding in there is doing 8.3 a minute. I'm from Brazil. I'm learning a little about this game. Oh, wow. So you've got the game, yeah? And you're trying to figure it out. Yeah, I am still trying to figure it out. I'm nearly finished. But yeah. Feel free to ask any questions. Zwergen is here. He's more of an expert than I am. Yeah, so between us we should be able to figure out whatever it is that you want to know. What time is it? Oh, look at the time, it's past. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Okay. So what time is it over there? You'll be behind me, won't you? It's 10:30 here. I've got so much stuff going on at the moment. Right, hang on. So, let's go over here. No! Don't run into that conveyor belt. Right, at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm trying to increase the production of modular engines. And the problem that I've got with the modular engines is I needed to get 10 coming over a minute. Moment. Ooh. I'm just getting started. You are very advanced. I hope one day I can do all of this. Well, I tell you what, I hope that you don't spaghettify everything like I have, because I've just gone for the best. You know, I mean, some of these cables are useless. They're not going anywhere at the moment, but. Because if you see at the top right of the screen, I got the text. I'm actually on phase 4. So I've completed all of the... I've completed all of the hub. I've done all of this. But some of this is a bit spoilery. That's working your way through all of this stuff. We won't dwell on that. I have had people coming in and help. One thing I haven't done yet, actually, is this. I haven't done that. We need to make 500 of... We need to make 500 of those, don't we? Oh. Something I haven't done. We need to make 500 of those, so I could just have a thing making them, couldn't I? Usually have a space somewhere that I can... need a combiner, don't we? I'll tell you what, I can put it over here. The reason that how I did that was I've got down the bottom of the screen I've got I've got these shortcut keys that I've set up. And number 3 is my thing. And the other thing is that when you're placing stuff down, you can hold R. Hang on a minute. You can hold R, and then you can choose default vertical or zoom. I've never tried vertical before. What does vertical do? Oh, it just stacks. Okay. Never done it before. So you can select all by holding down the control key. You don't have to hold it down after that. Once you've done it. Oh. It's still selecting things, but it's only when you're doing that. And then you hold... Oh, no, that didn't work. What's going on? Look at those. Okay, I mean, left mouse button. That's what I did the wrong button. But Zoopla... Oh, hang on a minute. Zoop, down here, enables you to do this. But another handy tip is that you can just tap R and you can toggle around the different things. So currently it's default, so if I do that, it won't do any more. I can drag along, but it won't do anything. I need to delete these because I don't actually want them. Why is it not selecting? Yep, dismantle. Why is it not dismantling those? Oh, is it because I got the... Hang on a minute. Blueprint mode. Yeah, just take those off. But when you're going on here, what you can do is you can press R once and you get it into Zoop mode, and then you can just drag across. You don't actually have to... And you can go wherever you want from there. If you right mouse button, it switches it off. Another handy tip is something I use a very great deal is you can middle mouse button on the thing that you want to make, and then you get the blueprint automatically with you. Doesn't really matter with this one which way around it goes. So. Actually, it does. Stays open. And that's quicker than going in here and then going like, oh, I need one of those, and then where is it? It's that. Okay. Let's do that. The thing I haven't got on the shortcut is the containers. Okay. Ah, stop it. Right, we need to add power to this, so I've got number 2, so I'll just do that. I should be able to link that up with that. There we go. Put some power in there. So this needs to make that. And to make that, we're going to need pipe. But we're also going to need black power. Oh, got some Q. We've got some... we have got black powder down here. There we go. What I could do, I could put another storage box out here. So if we just do this and then do that, that'll work, won't it? Like a minute, one of those. Ooh. We'll do that. Again, yeah. But this is basic stuff I'm doing at the moment. I'm just doing a basic. Well, no, I'm just making a thing here. And then what we can do is we can put in that in there, and that will just send it all off, and then we don't have to worry about what we got here. And then this is just making a bunch of these. We can just increase the speed of it to 15 a minute. Just let it carry on. And periodically I'm going to have to come back and put some steel pipe in there. I mean, we can do the same with steel pipe. We can have another, put that box up there. And we'll say that's going to be steel pipe. And then we got steel pipe. I think steel pipe's upstairs, isn't it? Yeah, there's loads of steel pipe here. Just nick that. So if you press Control and left click, it just takes it all. And the steel pipe was also... Where's that one, wasn't it? It's a bit naughty, but there you go. And then we can do the same here. We can put the steel pipe in there. Where's it gone? I've lost it. I lost my steel pipe. There we go. That can go in there. That's 200. And then we can do a bit of a sneaky pop like that. There you go. And that's going to quite happily churn away. You've got to go offline for a while. Well, as well, again, I'm going to be rounding up because it's 10:30 and I didn't want to be streaming beyond 10, to be honest. But I just wanted to get that triggered off because we need to make 500 of these. I'll just do that. But there you go. So I'd like it just to stop when it gets to 500, but that's not a thing in this game. So that skin is only something you could have got if you'd been playing over Christmas. So you'll have to wait until Christmas this year to get that. But yeah, it's definitely I've enjoyed this game. Right, so we're on the process of getting 500 of those, and then we've got to get 10 of those, whatever they are. Oh, they're made in a blender? Oh god. Uranium, concrete, and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is made from sulfur and water. And it actually releases sulfuric acid. Oh, that's interesting. But you can kind of loop it back then. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun thing to build. Probably make it over my other location. I've got 3. Well, I've actually got 4 locations now on the map. This is the easy starting area, so that's where I am. So I've got a bit of a build going on there. I've got quite a big factory going on there doing stuff. That's my power, because that's oil that I'm using. So I've got quite a big power station going over there. And I've recently got a power station over here as well. And I found some more oil over there if I need it, but actually I don't think I'm going to. And a friend of mine has been helping me out by, he started, I tasked him with building a nuclear power station, but actually I don't think we're gonna be building it in time. The stuff that's going on, fortunately, because I've completed all of the objectives apart from one, and that's the thing that I'm working on at the moment, trying to increase the production of these things. I actually think I need to be making probably about 15 of these a minute. So these are all going and shooting off over there, which is where I've got a drone that's picking it all up. And the drone's taking them to the other location, and I'm going to show you the other location. So we get tubes, transit tubes. I don't know if you've got to that bit yet. I've only got 2. Sorry, I've got 3 actually. move the mouse around while you're in it, but you can't really do much else. I got this really high up by, I created a platform and I just built it on the platform, and I just kept moving the platform along and then deleting the platform because they just suspend in the air, so they don't need support, which is handy. So the reason that this is actually here primarily is because there was a lot of coal here, and I had coal power stations over in this area. Those are now gone, but they're not using them anymore. But yeah. But this is these are actually waiting for the modular engines to come in. So we need 6.25. That needs the same 6.25. So that's 12.5, isn't it? So we need 12.5 modular engines coming in per minute, but they're coming in from here, and that's a delay because it takes ages for the damn thing to load. And got a bunch of oh, hang on, why's all this backed up? Man, it's backed up because of that. I've got too many computers. Oh. 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 Okay. So I want that way around, and that way around, and... Right, so we want that to be... Oh no, hang on. Oh. Stupid thing. What do you do that for? We want that one to be there as well. And this one on the other side, we'll have to take that off. Like that. That goes there. That goes there. And that is going to come down here and go there. Which is going to look very, very funky and weird. And then that's going to go... Where's it gone? There. It goes straight across to there. What's this thing not doing? Why is it not? Oh, radio control thing. Is there coming out of the radio control thing? The radio control thing is making the turbo motors, and the turbo motors is stopped because that's full. Okay, so we need to do the same with these then, don't we? We need to put some storage down. No, stop it. Do this. Oh, what's it? What's blocking it? Oh, here we go. It automatically rotates them, but it doesn't do it on the first one, so you have to kind of tell it to do it, and then after that, it just does it. So, we want that one to be that way. That. And those, we want to rather come out, which is that one there. Actually, before we do that, let's just have them going in. And then it makes sense. Right, and then we can do that. Let's just see what I'm doing here. Yeah. What's that? Oh, that's it. Oh, it did. That's all. Right, cool. And then we want those ones, don't we? Have we got them in here? Should have. There we go. Good. So that's going to carry on making them. So that'll carry on using that lot. And that's freed up that lot. Awesome. So we now make a bunch of those. Cool. And this is probably stopped. Oh no. Cool. So these are making 5 each. So 5 at a go. And then once it's finished making those, that it's actually putting them back into here, which is what these are. So we've got 12 here, and that 12 is going to increase to 64, isn't it? So when the drone comes back, it'll pick those up, it'll take them back over to the other place, and then it will do the thing. That's the blender we were looking at earlier. I was saying like, oh, I need a blender. Yeah, so there you go. Back. So when it finally docks, you'll suddenly see a whole flood of stuff coming in here, and it will zip out as fast as it comes in, and that will disappear as quickly. Hasn't docked yet. There you go. All that stuff's going off over here. So if I want to increase production again, I'd have to... yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of these going in there, look. We just stopped up. How is that backing up? Oh, it's got 50 at there. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, so it took those other ones over, didn't it? So it's just coming over here, so it's got to land there, so let's wait 5 minutes for it to land. Basically. I think I'm going to plonk myself down somewhere where it's a bit quiet, I think. I do recommend that you search for hard drives, and that with the hard drives you can get alternate recipes, and alternate recipes will be invaluable. For example, it was taking me ages to achieve the first item on the objective 4 because I was taking me ages to make computers, and then I had a hard drive and it just happened to give me an alternate recipe for the computers, and now I've got too many. I actually need to limit the number of computers that are being made, and it's really strange. I've got too many computers coming in. I can't think of a way to limit it though, other than reducing the flow of stuff coming in, which is surreal. But literally this thing is making... I'll tell you what we could do is we can just drop that down and take it off. Yeah. And 2 of them going in. Or it's too much. They're going into this. As you can see, they're loading up on there. Okay. Yeah. There we are. I'm going to stand on this thing. So, I'm going to call it a night. Thursday. Oh, excuse me. My nose is itchy. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I've got a sneeze coming on. Oh. Music playing. Awesome. Right. Thank you to everyone who's joined tonight. So just to recap, tomorrow there's a game called Nightingale coming out for a stress test, and I'm hoping to get access to it, but there's no guarantees, and if I do get access to it I will be streaming it. But it's only going to be available for 2 hours, apparently. And I don't know when from. I think it's from 6. It might be a bit longer. It just depends on how the stress test goes, really. So hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. All of my streams start normally at 8 o'clock GMT, which is UTC, for those outside the UK. I'm going to say take care. I'm not going to do a raid. I normally do a raid, but it's late. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and send comments, good or bad, I don't mind. Anything you want to say, I'm cool with it. Just no naughty words. If you've got any suggestions about what I've talked about during the stream, that would be awesome as well. Some feedback will be really appreciated. And you're going to have to watch the VOD to see what that's about. Yeah, take care. Have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time.